What is going on, y'all? It's your boy Serrano786 here for Battlefield 2042 Conquest video. I wanted to talk to you today about some stuff to learn because I know the actual release is tomorrow, or it might be today, just depending on when you're watching this. But I wanted to give some tips and tricks, go over a couple things. I'm really just going to talk about weapons, loadouts, and mind you, this is going to be tailored to my style of gameplay, which is the way I like to think about it is, you know how like on certain maps when you're playing COD or any other FPS where you just kind of run around, you're like running and gunning, you kind of just, you know, it's really quick, you know, fighting, you know, you're just always in the fray. So that's with this style of gameplay. If you want to be a sniper, you actually want to play a support role, and you can actually do that with the specialist I'm going to be talking about, Falck. But my gameplay is more of in the fray. I'm playing support, but I'm also really aggressive. So the main weapons that I want to talk about, especially for this style of gameplay, are going to be the submachine guns. Submachine guns just have a really crazy high rate of fire. They're really versatile, close to mid-range and even long-range, depending on how you set up, even like the PP-29. In my opinion, this is probably one of the most OP weapons right now. It has an insane range, pretty crazy. You get the weapon pretty early on. I actually forget what level, but you get it pretty early on. Right now, though, I will say that the K30, I think, is the fastest time to kill and probably one of the best weapons right now. Mind you, again, this is for my style of gameplay. The snipers or the marksmans, I mean, you can do that. The only reason I don't like doing it in this game is because when you die, you get to see where your opponent's at least in Conquest, mind you. So your, I guess, spot where you're sniping is pretty open once people figure out where you are and you get enough kills. So you almost constantly have to be moving, and you can't just kind of like sit somewhere and snipe. I mean, I guess it's true like that with a lot of other games, but I tried to with marksman a few times and even sniping all these other guns, but the SMGs just spoke to me, especially the K30. But I would say early on the PBX is really good. The PP-29 though, I mean, honestly, once you get this, you could probably use this the rest of the game and be completely okay, and it's a great weapon. The K30 though, once you hit it, I think it's 53, is just insane. Really good weapon to use. But yeah, it's really a matter of preference. But with my style of gameplay, I like to be in the fray. You could probably actually run this with McKay once you unlock him, because he moves faster when aiming. Really though, you could use it with any of these characters, because they're all kind of like, you know, matter of preference of what you want to do for your abilities. I just like Falck because, one, I can heal myself, so I can actually stay in battles longer. So if I'm in a firefight, I lose health, I can heal myself, get back in the fight, and just keep on fighting, basically. Whereas pretty much anyone else, if you get hit, you have like let's say a 1v1, you have to wait until your health regens, or you could use a med pen, but that doesn't unlock until later in the game. So really early on for me, Falck she was just really good. She's just really good for that. Not only that, but she can res people to full health, and they don't even have to be in your team, because initially when you start out, you can only res people who are in your squad, which are your green names pretty much, unless you're running Falck or Angel. Angel can res anyone, but instead of reviving with full health, he gives you armor, which is kind of nice. He also is able to supply like ammo and armor. He could call in loadouts, so he's another support role. But again, I just really prefer Falck because she can heal herself, and it just regenerates too, which is the nice thing. It just regenerates. I think she's S tier in my opinion, just one of the best. Some other gear that I really want to go over. There's a lot of good stuff to kind of choose from once you unlock everything. And mind you, you're just going to unlock some of this at time. Really, though, the main thing that I want to talk about is this proximity sensor. This proximity sensor is a great way, once it unlocks, to get XP. Basically, what it does is when you throw it, it pings all the enemies in an area. Now, it doesn't show their silhouette, but it just shows them on your map HUD as little dots, as you see there. Now, the great thing about this is you get 5 XP every single time it pings, or not said every single time. The first time that it pings someone, you get 5 XP. But here's the real kicker. If anybody, doesn't matter who it is, kills that person that was pinged, you get 50 XP. It's a great way, especially in certain parts of every map, to get XP. It is so awesome. Another great one that I really want to talk about is the anti-aircraft missile. Honestly, you only really need a couple of people to run this, but it's a great way to kind of keep aircrafts out of your area. The kind of trick to this that I've noticed is whenever you lock on for a while and wait till somebody shoots their flares, because most people are going to panic once they hear it lock on and pop their flares. Now, once they pop their flares, you can get off 2 rockets, and for most aircrafts, that's going to destroy them, for most of them. Now, if it's a good pilot and they don't pop their flares right away, then if you have enough time or you think you have enough open area to relock on afterwards, shoot a rocket, they'll pop their flares, and you should have 2 other rockets. That should still be enough to destroy them. So you can kind of still kill them by making them pop their flares, and you're going to miss that first rocket more than likely. But once somebody pops their flares, you have an opportunity to get off 2 rockets before they can basically flare again. It's a really, 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 really great weapon, I think. I always run the anti-aircraft for my gadget. For my throwable, I run proximity sensor. And then for my weapons, currently my loadout, I have the MP28 as my secondary. And then as my primary, I have my K30, which right now is just insane. Again, this is just for my style of gameplay. I like to be in the fray. What I'll do is I'll show some maps. There's some key points on every single map that I feel are perfect for this, where you can run around, you're killing, they're great for defending. I will post those here after this. But yeah, I just kind of want to talk about that. I guess thoughts on certain items that are really good. Honestly, though, it's all really up to gameplay. There's so many cool little things that you can do. Like if you want to be somebody who just goes around repairing vehicles, you can do that. If you want to go around and destroy tanks with rockets, you could do that, or even like Humvees. If you want to just play a support role, I mean, you could kind of cater your gameplay to whatever you want to do. Let's say you want to run an EMP build. Excuse me, I'm dying over here. Let's say you want to run an EMP build. If you run an EMP build, then you can just go around and mess up all the electronics for everybody, which would be kind of cool, actually, now that I think about it. But there's a lot of different things that you can do. I mainly just wanted to talk about Falck because I think she's S tier in my opinion. So is Angel. He's definitely one of the S tiers. Just your ability to survive and fight for such a long time, I feel like is just, that's what makes her, in my opinion, an S tier specialist, in my opinion. Because you know many times, and I'll try to show some videos at the end of this of, like, I'm fighting, heal myself, fighting, heal myself, fighting, heal myself, and I'll just keep going and rack up, you know, several kills before I'm actually taken down. Which, if you take that versus how many people you're killing versus if you die and you respawn, if you're killing 4 or 5 people per death, it's totally worth it. You're going to help your numbers. You're going to more than likely be helping your conquest overall. Obviously, you can't turn the tide your entire self, so your team has to be doing good as well. But yeah, Falck, in my opinion, is just one of the best specialists for if you want to be in the fray and support. And it's a perfect combination for me, support and DPS. But yeah, hopefully this video was helpful. If you're new to the channel, you know what to do. As always, stay spicy, my friends, and I will catch y'all in the next one. Peace out. Hello, is there anyone out there? What is going on, my peoples? It's your boy Serrano786 here, playing some Battlefield 2042. There was an update last night Nothing too crazy changed. It was more stability stuff that I'm looking at. Nothing too crazy. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. So I'm going to be having a video coming out on YouTube soon, but I kind of want to just go over this. So there are certain parts on every single map that kind of cater to my gameplay, which is I like to run around and kill, and it kind of reminds me of like certain matches, like when you're doing like COD or any other stuff where you just kind of like run around and kill. In Renewal, this map, this is the perfect area for that. So I'm going to showcase this. This is my current build. Primary K30, MP28. Proximity sensor is back on apparently. And then anti-air just for aircrafts. But the proximity sensor is dope. Watch this XP that I'm just going to get for just tossing this, hopefully.
Bravo is in enemy hands.
Nope. Yep, there's XP right there. Alright, just started pinging people. Let's go. Let's go, K30. Let's go.
Taking fire. Fred is down.
Oh no, there was somebody behind me. Yeah, but look at all that XP. I'm telling you, the proximity sensor is like super strong. Or not. I mean, it's strong for a couple of reasons. One, you ping everybody in a certain area, and you get 50 XP every single time they die. The other nice thing is you actually get to see where enemy... That was a tank. That was a tank. You also get to see where the enemies are at.
One of our objectives is under attack.
So there's a tank right here. There's only 2 of them though, so they can't actually push this, or they can't actually capture this because there's 6 of us here and only 2 of them in that tank. Come on, pop out, dude. Yeah, there we go.
Down.
Let's go. Oh wait, do we have somebody? Oh, we do have somebody over here. Oh, hello. All right. Oh.
Just hold on. I can help.
Coming. Ooh. This is getting a little crazy. A little crazy. Oh, hello. I'm gonna die. But yeah, there are certain parts on every single map that are really good for my style of like gameplay. They're also really great for defending too because it keeps you really mobile. Mind you, I really feel like the only specialist that you could really do this with effectively is with Falck, mainly because she can self-heal, but I mean, you could probably do it if you weren't taking damage, but that just leaves way less room for error in my opinion. Where with Falck, it's a lot more forgiving. If you get hit a couple of times, not a big deal.
No, stay away.
Enemy down.
I'm taking fire.
I get you moving. Hold on.
Yeah.
Friendly guy.
Got him. Let's go.
Don't die on me. Come on.
Let's go. I'm sure there's nobody up here.
We have Sector Bravo. Both sectors are now under our control.
Oh, sheesh. No! Fucking dozer. Yeah, that would have been... See, in that situation with the dozer, it's really good to have a incendiary grenade because you can, like, kind of throw it behind him. And it'll either make him choose to turn and block the fire damage or just sit there and take it. Oh, we're getting overrun. Get some XP, hopefully. Oop. See, the sonic grenade is just so good for XP. I love it. Like, I'm just getting XP as this thing is pinging. No big deal. Let's go. Oh, did I get another unlock for my K30? I did.
Stay back!
Oh, somebody has an insertion thing right there. Actually, that's a perfect spot for it, to be honest.
Allies are securing objective Charlie 1.
Look at all that XP. It's just so much XP. The sonic grenade is a great way to grind, y'all. I'm telling y'all. Oh, y'all. All right. Do we still got the insertion point right there? Yeah, we do. Perfect. Look at that. Just XP. Like, don't mind me. I'm just going to get a bunch of XP while I'm dying on the ground, not even doing anything. Look at that. Telling you, sonic grenade, if you want to grind, this is the way to do it. Like, just makes so much sense to do it like this.
Troops are engaging at Charlie 1.
Enemy down!
Come on in. Come on in.
We've captured all
The
of
water's
Sector
nice
Delta.
and warm.
Our
I've only
forces
got 2
control most
clips, so
sectors.
hopefully. No! That's alright. I'm still getting a ton of XP, honestly, because honestly, whenever you're first starting out, I've already unlocked everything because I'm level 60, but early on, once you can get this and start unlocking stuff, it's just going to be able to give you the ability to try stuff more.
Allies engaging at Charlie 1.
I'm just getting it. Look at that. Look how many assists I have. 57. 57 assists. That second number that on my name. That's insane. I might get assist of the game, to be honest with you. Very underrated.
Stay away! Keep back!
Oh, did they get rid of the insertion thing finally? No? Look at that, 3 kills in a row. I love it.
You'll hurt tomorrow.
Just XP, XP. Look at that. We're about to probably take the top spot.
We are securing objective Charlie 1.
No. So many assists. Look at that. People are sleeping on the sonic grenade. Telling you. Telling you.
They can't win while we hold those
Oh, we finally
sectors.
lost it. Let's see if I can actually...
Enemy has secured Sector Bravo. Got to start securing sectors. Enemy has majority control.
Yeah, we're still gonna win. Look how many assists I have. That's insane. Come on. I'm fine with just getting XP like this, honestly. Oh. No! That's alright. Oh, that was a ranger kill.
Do not come to me.
Yeah, we're destroying right now. I don't think we're going to get the top spot. We're close, though. I'm definitely probably going to get the assist of the game.
Troops have taken Sector Bravo.
Yeah, people sleeping on that.
All hostiles
Telling
retreat.
you,
You've earned
bruh.
your rep today, Notepads.
I was number 2 for assist. How much did I get beat by on assist? I had 88.
Enjoy these moments when they come.
Today?
Oh, I thought I had more. Maybe not. Look at that. 72 spot assist. That's dumb. That's an insane amount of XP.